What's up? Eric here, checking in. Facebook.com/Eric the Conqueror or YouTube.com/user/TheSandman047. Alright, now that's out of the way. It is Friday, October 4th, 2013. And I'm just heading to CAT at the moment. Couple things I wanted to mention. One of them was that after my injury, I kind of felt like, well, I know for sure that my posture's gotten a bit kyphotic, and I'm getting a lot of internal rotation on my shoulders, and and I think that's partially due to because when I haven't been deadlifting at all actually, so. And the thing that's so great about the deadlift is that it's a very corrective movement, and the deadlift and the squat, they're both very corrective movements in a sense that if you can't do them properly, you have to correct something in your body to physiologically be able to do the movement, and that's why I really like the movement. And one thing that really helped me correct and fix was my kyphotic posture. Like, you can't do a deadlift if your shoulders are rounded over. Well, you can, but it'll probably hurt and you'll fuck up your back. And one thing, and you just can't do the deadlift without doing without maintaining proper integrity, spinal integrity, and that in order to do that, you have to have scapular retraction, and you have to retract your shoulder blades, and keep a good posture while you do it, or else you will fuck yourself up. And you can do it without doing that, but it's just not as strong if you don't do that. And I've noticed that without the need to do that, a couple times a week I used to deadlift, and not a couple, at least once a week, without forcing my scapular retraction and while holding a heavy weight, my retractors have gotten lazy in a sense, and like I've been sitting more now, and when you're on the computer, your mouse is on one hand and your hand is on the keyboard, and your shoulders are like rotated this way, like as opposed to this, your shoulders are doing this, and like that causes like your pecs to tighten up, and it obviously causes your scapular can't even talk. Your scapular retractors, the muscles responsible for retracting your scapula and holding back and pinning back your shoulder blades, they get kind of lazy, and I've just noticed that it's taken a little bit of a toll on my posture, and I did some corrective stretching to fix that up, and I've been doing pull-ups with retraction, but it's not the same as picking up 315 pounds for reps and then maintaining. It's just not the same shock and stress on your system as the deadlift would be, and I just wanted to say that it's affected me tremendously, and that isn't to say that my posture went out the window, but I did definitely notice, like, it was I never really looked at my posture much lately because I'm used to seeing a good posture, and the other day I caught, like, I forget what I was doing. I think I was wiping my hands with a towel in the mirror to my left, and I caught something out of my eye, and it was just like, what the fuck? Why are my shoulders so rounded over? And like, I'm sure part of it had to do with having a long day and like, having just spent, and then I was obviously wiping my hands with the towel, but like, still, it was just like, I felt like Quasimodo. I mean, that is to say, obviously it was exaggerated, greatly exaggerated, but either way, I still felt like Quasimodo, and like, I just felt fucked up, and I that is one of my peeves. Like, posture is like it just annoys me so much. I know I shouldn't really let it bother me, but come on, how the fuck can you walk around with such bad posture without doing anything about it? It just does not make sense to me, and it's just like, it's something so easy to fix too. I've been doing lately. I've been doing, since I can't really deadlift much. I can't deadlift at all. So I've been doing band pull-up parts. It's like you take an elastic band, a workout band, and you pull it apart, and you even hold it apart, and isometric contractions help immensely, and it's a really good way to pull everything back and get the blood in there, and kind of stretch it all out, and one thing I've noticed is stretching your pec minor really helps. Your pec minor and your front delt. It really helps. You put your I can't really explain it really too well, but either way, you put your hand upside down, so like this, up against the wall, so that your thumb is pointing behind you, and you straighten your arm out while your palm is touching the wall, and you turn away, and you kind of like stretch. You go until you feel the tension and until it's stretched, and then you just hold it there for a few seconds, and that really loosens up this whole area over here, like right here, and it just really works really well. And I've been doing that a few times a day, and I'm slowly getting the mobility back in my hips and my lower back, but I still feel it's like a pinching, so to speak. And it's apparent that excuse me, and it's just apparent. I think the left side of my rectors is a little bit more banged up than my right, but it might just be like regular everyday bullshit that I've been going through. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. It's just the big lifts really help with your posture, and they help prevent kyphosis, and it's just very good. And we're like as human beings, we should be walking upright. I mean, we're not apes anymore. Homo erectus walked upright. That's how we evolved. We picked our head up rather than hunching over now. We should be walking upright now. And one could argue that the more upright we get, the more ungrounded we become. But I don't know. That's just a messed up way of thinking. You can be grounded and still walk upright. It's just not. I mean, there's actually an ape that walks upright. I was surfing some videos. I don't remember what the fuck I looked for, but there's actually an ape in a zoo, and what they did was they hit a camera, and they found out that this ape is teaching himself to walk. He I don't know how he does it, but he gets upright and he walks around upright for like 20-30 minutes at a time, and it's amazing. If that ape can be upright, why can't a human being? We're designed to walk upright and not be kyphotic all the time, and I find it really helps your self-esteem too. I don't know if I had poor self-esteem as a child, but I don't know. My self-esteem probably wasn't like the greatest either, but I don't think I ever had hunched over shoulders. I probably didn't. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it really bothers me that if my shoulders are under, it really bothers me, especially just because now I do have I don't know if I had self-esteem back then or not, but I know now I do. I mean, I'm pretty proud of who I am and what I'm becoming and what is to be. I mean, yeah, I do things that I'm not proud of, but that doesn't mean I can't be proud of who I am. And everybody does things that they not even I don't even regret anything I do. If I make a mistake, I don't fucking regret it anymore. The mistake happened, and that's the way it is. And it's just like that for me. So that's just how it's gonna be. And I find that regrets are stupid, and you can't really do anything about it once you do something. So you might as well make the best of it and be happy about who you are, and in the future make a better decision. And that's the best thing we can do. And so if you can make a mistake, and if you don't learn anything from that mistake, then that mistake is truly a mistake. But if you learn something from it, if you take something away from it, then by all means, it doesn't have to be thought upon negatively. Yeah, it might be a negative thing that you did or something bad happened, but as long as you learn something from it, it's okay. Even if you learn the wrong thing from it, as long as you learn something from it, you're good in my books. And it's just, I don't know, that's just the thing. So closing thoughts are work on your posture. If there's nothing, I don't know, I think everybody should work on posture. Even though I have good posture, I still work on it. It takes work to maintain anything that shines, and my videos will turn out. So I wish everybody peace, and I hope everybody has good posture, and hope everybody's spinal rectors are working